I really want you to grasp the importance of how limitless you are. And that means that no circumstance, right, and no thing is impossible. Because you can change anything, because there is literally a timeline where you have it, because it's all happening at once. That's why we live in a quantum universe with quantum possibilities. And there are no taboo things like a third party getting pregnant, or maybe parents not wanting you to be with a specific person, or distance, or even death. And yes, you heard me say death. That can be changed. If you understand that everything already exists and there is a timeline where that person is alive or that baby doesn't exist, you can persist and change things in your mind. I've heard insane stories. Neville himself spoke on death. There was a specific, I think it was lecture, where he talked about how he attended a friend's funeral. And a few weeks or maybe a month or two later, maybe it was a little bit more than that, he ran into that friend and said, "I attended your funeral." And the friend's like, "That's crazy." And he couldn't even wrap his mind around what had happened. I'm telling you, this is endless. I remember years ago when I was a lot younger, an ex of mine getting a girl pregnant. I was devastated. I knew this girl. I didn't have the best beliefs about her, so I believed she was lying. There were actual papers proving she was pregnant. And then I remember a couple weeks later finding out that she was never pregnant to begin with, and I couldn't understand it. I'm like, oh, she must have just lied about the whole thing in the paperwork. It makes sense now. Listen, if there are certain things in your reality that don't make sense to you, or maybe contradict your religion and don't feel right for you to take on those beliefs, that's fine. Then tell yourself, you know what? I don't accept this for my reality. I don't want to change death, or maybe I don't want to change, someone having a kid or whatever. I mean, the truth of it all is you're creating it all. So whether you want to change it or not is up to your discretion, and you don't have to believe everything that I believe, but that doesn't make me a bad coach. That makes me a good coach, because I'm reminding you that anything is possible to you, and that there is literally nothing standing in the way of what you want other than your choice of what you believe is right or wrong, or what you believe is possible. Like and follow to learn manifesting the right way.